You only need 4 ingredients to make my perfect battered cod fillet. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and thanks for joining me for today's video recipe, which is battered cod fillet. Yes, a great British institution. You can't beat fish and chips. And this batter is a wonderful, light, crispy batter that is as good as anything you will taste on any cod fillet in the UK. I'm starting it with some club soda, as it's done in the States. In the UK, we call it soda water or sparkling water. It needs to be ice cold. I'm also going to add some all-purpose flour. Don't forget all the measurements and ingredients will be in the description box below. I'm throwing in half teaspoon of turmeric, and now the special ingredient, a quantity of baking powder, not baking soda. A little bit of that wonderful Himalayan pink salt that I'm very, very fond of. Now I'm going to whisk it up, and we want to achieve the consistency of a very, very thick gravy. And until we get to that consistency, we can't really use it. We don't want it too thick. I'm just going to add an extra tablespoon or 2 of water. If you need to do this, add it by the tablespoon. That way you'll be able to gauge the consistency better. If you add far too much, what is it? What's the old expression? You can always add, but you can't take away. Okay, our batter is perfect now. And I'll repeat, all the quantities are in the description below. So my cod fillets are skinless and boneless. Now this is essential. Dry the fish as much as you possibly can in some kitchen paper. And what will happen is the batter will cling more efficiently and it will cook more efficiently as well in the hot oil. The more moisture that's on that fish, the less efficiently it will cook in the hot oil because it will send the temperature of the hot oil down. We want to try and preserve that temperature. Drying the fish really makes a difference. Now we want to completely coat it with flour. Every square centimetre covered in flour. Spend a good minute getting it well coated because the flour acts as our bonding agent between the batter and the fish. Helps the batter to stick. So once it's coated, pop it to one side, and I'll need my oil to be about 180C or 355F. Now I'm going to dip my fish fillets in the batter. I'm going to pop them against each side of the bowl just to take off the surplus batter. Now very carefully pop them into that hot oil. I will give you the measurements of the pan and the depth of the oil required in the description below. And once that fish has been in the oil for about 30 seconds, you can think about turning it over. And because we're not using a big commercial deep fat fryer of hundreds of litres and pints, we're just using a pan, we need to nurture the fish while it's in the oil. So we just need to make sure it's cooking evenly, move it around a little bit, make sure everything happens nicely. And I'll just demonstrate here. You can see the batter has clung to the fish perfectly. Absolutely spot on. The fish will take around 5 minutes in that hot oil. There isn't really any specific way of telling whether it's cooked or not, apart from the fact that it will float much easier than when you first put it in. 5 minutes later, take out the fish, drain as much oil as you possibly can, and then pop it on some kitchen paper to drain. Leave it there for a good 3 or 4 minutes until we start to cut it up. But that is a beautiful batter. It's a perfectly piece of fish, and I'm not sure if you can hear the crispiness of the batter. You can't really get any simpler than this. It's light, it's crispy, it's exactly what I want on my fish. Shall we cut it up and see exactly whether it's cooked inside, and also Can you hear the batter, the crunch as I cut it? It's cooked absolutely perfectly. And it really is a gorgeous piece of cod fillet. Beautiful flakes, pearly white. The texture is perfect. The crispiness of the batter. Absolutely spot on. I hope you heard that crunch then. But it really is perfect. It's my cod fillet in crispy batter, everybody. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget, smash that like button. It's huge for us. Share with your friends. Use this batter recipe for any batter needs you have. It really is perfect. I'll see you guys all very soon. I'm going to get stuck in.